Hi, hello, I'm Amber, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, if not, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Today, I'm going to be filming this makeup look. This is my everyday makeup look when I don't know what to do because it matches my hair. And if you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, I first did split hair and I had pink and blue, and I was inspired to do half this side pink and half this side blue. And I kind of just carried on the little tradition, if you will call it, and I love it. I don't know, it feels like me. So, if you want to know how to do this, keep watching. If you like this video, leave a like. I'm sorry I have been absent. To get started, I am going into the tattoo studio. Brow pomade. It's by Maybelline. It's in the shade 382 and it's black brown. Then I'm going to be filling in my brow shape. Now I did like shave half my the tail end of my eyebrow off so I can just draw whatever I want on there and have a little bit more freedom. So I'm going a bit higher up and I'm making like my tail a bit dramatic. And I'm just going to do the same on the other eyebrow, and hopefully they turn out to be twins, because they are sisters. I'm just using a regular angle brush, and I'm using the spoolie on the end to kind of do that Instagram fade, or attempt to. Now I'm going in with my Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Concealer. This is in the shade 100 Pure Ivory. I love this stuff. It's probably my favorite concealer, and I'm just going to be carving out my brows with it, making sure I didn't make any mistakes, getting those tails even pointier so if someone tries to hurt me, I can defend myself by pulling them off. Next, I'm going to be taking a Neutrogena makeup wipe remover. I don't know why I do this, but every time I try to blend out my concealer, it just makes a mess. So this is more helpful for me. You do not have to do this step. I just do it because it works for me. So yeah. Next, I am taking my beauty blender and I am dampening it with some water I put in a e.l.f. setting spray old bottle, and then I'm going to be taking more of that Milani concealer that was on the back of my hand and just putting it on my lid, so whenever I put down my eyeshadow, it's going to be a lot more pigmented. I'm just doing this because I use a lot of bright colors and I want them to show up. Next, I'm going into my favorite palette. This is a Morphe X James Charles palette, and I'm going into the very bottom right shade. It's like a neon pink, and I'm putting that on my left eye since my left side of my hair is pink. Now, I don't know the shades of these because I lost my sheet, but if I can find them online, I will be putting it in the description, so I apologize for that. And I'm just taking a fluffy packing brush and packing that on. I like to do kind of like a wing shape. That's kind of my go-to. I don't know, it makes me feel comfortable, so yeah. And I'm just going to keep building that shade up until it's as bright as I wanted. Next, I'm going into the shade next to it, that purple or lighter purple shade, and I'm putting it on my right side since my right side is purple. Again, just taking another fluffy packing brush. I don't know the names of these brushes because none of my brushes are really professional. I kind of just get them in a pack off of Amazon. Yeah, I'm going into this pink shimmery shade, and I'm putting that in the corner of my eye to kind of brighten it, give it some more action because it's kind of plain Jane at the moment. And after I do that, I'm going in with this purple shimmery shade. This is the prettiest color I've ever seen in my life. I'm so obsessed with it. I'm sure you can go back and see how much of it is missing because I use it so often. Then I'm going to be carving out, making my wings sharp and snatched. And once again, I'm doing my odd step and I'm going back and with the makeup wipe and taking off all the excess because I'm a very messy person and I'll probably get all over my face. Once I got those as snatched as I want them, I'm once again going to be taking that Milani concealer and putting it underneath my eyes. That way, once again, it is pigmented under there because I want the pigment just to be pigmented as what's on top. I cannot English today. I apologize. I'm going to be taking the same shades and just putting them under my lash line, connecting it to that wing I did. Doing the same to the purple side. After this step, I'm going to be taking some cheap Dollar Tree eyeliner and putting that on my waterline. I'm going to be taking this this pink glitter I got from Hot Topic. It came in like a set that I got for free for my birthday, and I'm dramatic, so I like a lot of glitter. This purple shade is also from the Hot Topic glitter. There are no shade names. It just says cream glitter. And then I'm going to be taking mascara, which I lost and I don't know the name of. So once I figure that out, once again, that will go in the description. Now I'm taking my Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is actually Prime Plus Corrector Plus setting spray, so that's why I'm doing this. Then I'm going to be taking my Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Plus Concealer in the shade 00AA Ivory, along with my Maybelline Fit Me Matteless Plus Poreless Concealer in the shade 120, because I've gotten more tan recently, so I have to add this in or I will look like a ghost. And then I'm going to be taking my damp beauty blender once again and just dabbing that. Not like, yeah, just dab it. And then I'm gonna, after I get my face, I'm going to be blending that into my neck so we match. Now I'm going to be taking my setting powder. This is Airspun, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. And this is Honey Beige. Going to be setting my face so I don't get creasy. I actually just started using setting powder. Well, I had like the LA Girl Pro Powder, but it had silicone in it, I believe. So I was kind of becoming Flashback Mary, which I do not want to be a part of. So I googled some, and this was one of the items on the list. I don't really get high-end makeup just because I'm scared I won't like it, then I spent a lot of money. Next, I'm going to be taking like a very small packing brush, and I'm going to be carving my nose how I want it. I lift up my nose because I kind of want a button nose, and that tells me where the crease would be if I had a button nose. You don't have to do this because obviously our noses aren't going to be the same, but this makes me feel better about myself, so I do it. And I use the e.l.f. blush palette. It's like 4 palette. There's no shade name, so I can't really give it to you, and I didn't show it off for whatever reason. But yeah. Then I'm going to be taking the top left shade of the e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm going to be putting it under my eyes. Once again, I don't know why I do this. This is just my personal preference. Wow, I cannot English. Going to be taking that setting spray again to lock that down. Now I'm going to be taking my Revolution, the Makeup Revolution London strobe highlighter. This is in the shade Holographic Lights, and it is so freaking pretty, guys. I can't even explain to you. This is like currently my favorite highlighter. Now, this is weird. I'm going to be taking a Sharpie and putting dots. I will see you guys in the future, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.